I used to overthink everything: how I felt, how I looked, what people thought about me, even small mistakes I made. I would replay conversations in my head and feel my chest tighten like I was always being watched or judged. It got so bad that I stopped trusting my body and my peace. But these 5 small habits helped me breathe again. They helped me come home to myself. I am sharing them because maybe you need that peace too. The first habit is journaling my triggers. The first thing that changed my mind was journaling my triggers. I didn't even know how much I was carrying until I started writing it down. I began to notice patterns, the people, the words, even the time of the day that made my thoughts spiral. Journaling became my mirror. It showed me what my mind was afraid to admit. Some days, I didn't write long paragraphs, just a line like, I felt anxious after scrolling social media. That awareness became the start of my healing. Sometimes I go back and read old pages, and I can literally see my growth. The thing that once triggered me now makes me smile because I no longer respond the same way. Journaling taught me that peace doesn't come when life stops being hard. It comes when you start understanding your emotions instead of fighting them. Every page is a proof that I'm learning to love myself differently. The second habit, slow tea mornings. I used to wake up and grab my phone before even breathing. Now I wake up and boil water first. I choose my cup like a ritual, not for the tea, but for the peace it brings. The steam, the quiet, the taste. It became my form of prayer. I learned that calm mornings don't just happen. We create them. And when my morning is calm, my mind stops racing before the day even begins. Sometimes I sit in silence with my tea and let sunlight touch my skin. No music, no noise, just stillness. That's when I remind myself I am allowed to slow down. I don't have to chase every goal, reply to every message, or fix everything at once. Even 5 quiet minutes can change the tune of my whole day. My peace started in those small sips. The third habit, I stopped comparing my healing. Social media can make you believe everyone has it together. Glowing skin, perfect routine, endless confidence. But what I learned is that no one posts the silent nights, the anxiety, the crying on the bathroom floor. I used to think I was behind. Now I realize I was just human. I started replacing comparison with gratitude for small progress, for my breath, for just surviving another day. There is something freeing about not competing anymore. When I stopped trying to keep up, I started living at my own pace. I realized that peace looks different for everyone. For some, it's travel. For others, it's therapy. And for me, it's just being able to wake up without hating my reflection. I have learned to clap for others and still feel proud of where I am. The fourth habit, I started listening to my body instead of fighting it. I used to call my bloating, acne or tiredness problems, but now I ask it, what are you trying to tell me? When I crave rest, it means my body needs stillness. When I crave sweetness, it's asking for comfort, not guilt. I stopped forcing myself to look okay and started allowing myself to feel safe. That's when my body started to trust me again. I started talking kindly to my body. Even on the days it feels heavy or tired, I touch my skin and say to it, thank you for holding me through it all. It's strange how healing begins when you stop attacking yourself. My body doesn't need to be perfect to be worthy. It just needs to be loved. The more I listened, the more it speaks peace back to me. The last one, nighttime reflection. Before I sleep, I write one good thing that happened, even if it's small. Sometimes it's just, I felt overwhelmed today, or I didn't cry today. I used to wait for big wins, but peace grew from the smallest ones. This habit taught me that healing is not about escaping the pain. It's about noticing the gentle moments that reminds you life is still beautiful. Now my nights feel softer. Even when my days feel heavy, I remind myself that something went right. I showed up, I tried, and that's enough. When I looked back, those tiny moments I used to ignore became my healing milestone. Peace didn't come all at once. It came one quiet night at a time. If you've been overthinking, please know that you're not broken. You're just tired of surviving. Start small. Try one of these habits and let peace find you again. If this video helped you breathe a little lighter, subscribe and come back next week Tuesday. We are reclaiming peace together, one habit at a time. Survival deserves a crown. Hey!